Hello, welcome to another first figure review. We're taking a look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, which is a Hasbro's version of the Legacy figures. Unfortunately, I do not owe any of the Legacy figures. I didn't have the money back then to owe some, but they've been expensive to get hold of them now. That's the squeak of the Dilophosaurus. But anyway, I bought this off Amazon for 20 quid. Along with, not just Jason, the Red Mighty Morphin Ranger, we got Lord Zedd as well. We got Lord Zedd. Today we are going to be looking at Jason. So if Mr. Dalek Khan can move away, he'll be back later. He'll be back later for the comparison. Dalek Khan, anyone? If you want a review of Dalek Khan, please let me know. Or the whole Cult of Skaro. I'm gonna have to get the original set because my set is diecast. Well, anyway, Lightning figure box. Right, front part got the whole front of the Ranger. If you turn it to the side, then the back about the product shot, about the gun, and the lightning accessory. I'm not keen on it, but it's a nice touch to the weapon. Same side. So you get all of it spare, and this is what Bandai should have done when they did the Legacy figures. Spare hands, the weapon straight away, not waiting for not when you do the metallic figures and get their power weapons. That's a big thumbs up to Hasbro. Very big thumbs up to Hasbro for including the weapons for the Mighty Morphin Rangers. They could have gave us two versions of the gun. But anyway, let's get into the box. I have sealed it. It has been used a couple of times, just for a little bit of messing about with the Daleks. As you can tell by now, well, that's what it looks like in the box. Let's just move the packaging out of the way. There it is, what it's in the box. See what you get. You get the full detail of the Lightning, the Ranger himself, the sword, spare hands, which I didn't put the spare hands in properly, the gun, and a citizen head. First, let's get the Ranger out. First, let's get all the accessories out, because I'm going to be putting all this back in the box. Oh god, nearly dropped the citizen head for a minute. Nearly dropped the citizen head. Here, the power sword. There's the power sword. A very detailed power sword. Comparing it to her sword. The power sword's bigger. And then when you look at Lucina's fusion, if you excuse me for a minute, madam, I want to borrow your sword, because I need to compare swords. There's Lucina's sword, and there's the power sword. Ooh, they're near enough the same size. Lucina's sword is near enough the same size. I can't get Corin's off. I can compare it. I can try and compare Corin's sword. Well, there's the female Corin. There's the female Corin. There is. She's holding her sword. I need to get her sword, and I can try and zoom in. Try and zoom in on her sword, and then get the power sword. They're near enough the same size. If anybody's interested in a review of Corin, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the comments below if you want a review of Corin. My first proper female Corin figure. If you want me to do a review on it, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, let's continue getting the Red Ranger out of his packaging. Anyway, right, there's the spare hands. If I can get the spare hands out. There's one of the spare hands. That is a right fist. Same verse, just mirrored. Same verse, just mirrored. And then you've got the gun, but the Bandai version. You had two versions, but this is its proper version, painted. Same with the power sword. Now let's get the Ranger out. Just notice these don't have cable ties. So if you want to put this back in the box, I just raise the bubble for the figure. There's the figure. Just get all of this, raise all the bits back that need to be put back in. I'll put this back in later. There's the Ranger. There's the Ranger. Ranger standing on his own. As always, a red Mighty Morphin Ranger. You put his blaster in his cockpit. Just say the slot how cowboys do it. First appearances. You've got a head articulation. 3 in the arms, including the one in the wrist. You have to change. There's no swivel joint in the wrist. There's a swivel joint in the arm. And same with the legs. Double knees, double elbows. Is your first size comparison between a Doctor Who film. Oh God, Jason's taking a dive. There you go. There's your first comparison. The Lightning figure Jason and the Cyber Leader. The Cyber Leader from Doctor Who. Not the Cyber Leader. You know what I mean. A stock standard Cyberman from Doctor Who. There's your first comparison. There's your first comparison. The Dilophosaurus from the Jurassic World. See, the small scale, the small carnivores fit better, but I do have a big carnivore. For another comparison, there's the Indominus Rex. There's the Indominus Rex. Too big if you ask me. Do you think that's too big? All the large carnivores need to be scaled up, and the Indominus is drunk. Wasn't planning on putting the Indominus in for comparison. Well, here's a Sonic figurine. There's a small Sonic. Two things I like. The only reason he's on the stand because I can't get him to balance properly. So there's Sonic. There's another comparison. I think we should do another comparison at the end with the weapons for these two characters. I can have a little door-off weapon at the end of the video if you're good. And then you've got Dalek Khan. Then Dalek Khan, one of the members of the Cult of Skaro. It's always the figures, and then put the Cyberman back in the shot. See who's taller. The Red Ranger's taller. And then finally, the Paradigm Supreme Dalek. But this is the Asylum version of the Supreme Dalek. I just can't be asked to go up. I just can't be bothered to go up on the shelf and get the original Supreme Dalek or the Stone Dalek. There he is. Right. For accessory wise, you can change the wrist. This if you pull. So if you pull the pin out without damaging the pin, there we go. There it is. There's his grabbies. And then you can just make sure you put the right fingers in, of course. You've got to make sure you put the right ones in. Make sure you put the right ones in. Now there's his fist arm. There's his fist arm. There's no point in me doing it onto the other one because I'm not going to be having the fist arms. Just in case I'm doing some stop motion, I will have to change it. I'm just going to put the grabby hand back on. There we are. Now the citizen head. So now this is the citizen head. Really painted. So what I'm going to do now, you can pull the head off. You can pull the head off, which is on a ball joint, and then you put the citizen head on. You put the citizen head on till you hear a click. So there's the citizen head. I'll just drop the gun. It's going to be very rare for me to use the citizen head. So there's the citizen head. For Jason. Now I can bring back Dalek Khan. Look at that. That looks awesome. And then you bring in the Paradigm Dalek for another comparison. Let's just move all these pieces out of the way. So he can actually hold his own helmet. There we go. And then put the Cyberman in front of the Supreme. Put the Cyberman back. Put the Dalek back. Put the Cyberman back for another comparison. Bring Sonic. Put Sonic on this side. And then bring Sakura, whatever her name is. How do you want to pronounce her? There you go. There you go. You can see the size difference of the figures. Right. Oh God, now I'm going to put the Ranger helmet back on. I'm going to put the Ranger head back on. Which I most likely prefer to use the Ranger head for. Right, it's got, I forgot to mention, it's got articulation in the waist. Now, everybody's thinking, what's this for? This goes into the power sword. I think this goes into the power sword. Don't know how it goes in. Really don't know myself how it goes in. Don't know how it goes in. You have your own figures, you do it your way. You do it your way, because I really don't like the effect on the figures. So something like that. Something like that. Something like that. The effects if you want to do some stop motion, but nah. I'm not interested in this bit. But my most interest is the weapon. So it's easy, you stick the weapon on the finger. Between these sections. You stick the weapon in. There we are, so now he has his power sword. And then he has his power sword. And I'm gonna bring her back. There's her power sword. There's her sword. There's her sword. There's Jason's sword. I'm going to bring back Corin. There's her sword. There's Corin's sword. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to bring Lucina in. And her sword has just dropped. And there's Lucina's. Sword. There's a shot of all three characters. This is my fourth figure with a sword. Pelafusion, don't know. Red power sword. The Yato from Fire Emblem Fates. There's Lucina. Lucina can go back on the shelf with my Ironside. Corin can go back. Yes. What do I say about the lightning figures? Pretty awesome. And I've got to do one more comparison. And I've also got to get another Cyberman, which is armed. There's another Cyberman, which has his gun. The Cyberman has the gun. There's the Cyberman that has the gun. Whoops, that's me dropping the camera. Or you can, and you can do some cool poses with the figure. You're gonna have Jason destroying the Cybermen. If you can balance it, you can get him to just whack the Cyber Leader. Of course, if you have a stand, that's cancer. Oh god, that's balanced. That was balancing very well. That's the Cyberman with the gun, by the way. So I've got I've got 5 Cybermen because of the battle pack video I did. So there's Sakura. There she is. Oh god. You can have these two figures fighting it out. Who's the best with the sword? There you go. There we go. You can have that. You're gonna have that as a pose, and then have the Dilophosaurus. You can have it as a cool display. And then have the Daleks supervising. The Daleks don't know what they're doing. The mad asylum. But anyway, what do I think? I would recommend it if you're a Power Rangers fan, or you're just a Mighty Morphin fan. You just want to collect the Mighty Morphin Rangers only. There is one final comparison I haven't done with these two figures yet. Let me just put Jason back in position, the Red Ranger back in position. It's another cool position. Well, there is a Comic-Con exclusive that you get the armoured Red Ranger. I think you can get the Red Ranger. You can get the Red Ranger. What am I saying? The Red Battle Armoured Ranger. So I'm gonna put you two to the side. So now they're friends again because all my figures are allies. But I want to show my final comparison. It's more Sonic figures, but this. There we go. The 3 hedgehogs. a custom stand display for all three of them. If you want to see a review of that, please let me know. Or her, please let me know. Or some of these bad boys. Or some of those beauties. Let me just put all the accessories together. Okay, and then you've got the Supreme. There you go. If you like this video, please put a like, comment. If you want to request any figures, just please put a comment under this video only. If you want to see any other figures. Of course, if you want to see any, if you want to, and anything else you want to recap, or any Jurassic World stuff, I should put the Dilophosaurus in there. There you go. Now she's blocking silver. There you go. If you want to do any Jurassic World reviews, please let me know. Any standard figure reviews or any Sonic figure reviews, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. And I shall get to work on Lord Zedd, so I might have to keep that Red Ranger out for another video. Okay, I shall see you in another video. And ta-ta.